Newham is a fantastic place to work. I've been working in adult social care now for 8 years, and I got the bug the second that I sort of joined adult social care to make that difference to people's lives.
Whether or not you're newly qualified or experienced practitioner, your skills, your knowledge, it's all welcomed in Newham.
Newham really lets us think outside of the box, which I think is vital if we want to put the resident at the centre of our work.
I've been Newham for 10 years because it's a very friendly environment. Sometimes feels like home.
It's an environment where I think people feel quite easy to gel.
If you're looking for an exciting challenge that's very rewarding, then I would say come to Newham.
There's always something going on in Newham.
There's not many places where you'll have major shopping venues such as Westfield, football stadium, fantastic transport links. We have Stratford Station, we're multiple train links, buses all over the place.
Where we're positioned at Newham Dockside, we have a DLR station just opposite the building.
Newham is a very vibrant, a very young borough.
Coming to Newham, the diversity was great. I found that people were easy to talk to. If you're not careful, they want to become your friend.
I've always been really impressed by the approach within Newham, particularly adult social care services.
When we receive any case, it's a blank canvas.
You do have a lot more autonomy. Management give you the space to be able to do your role.
We don't take a one-size-fits-all approach. We really see what can we do for the person.
We're at the start of a really exciting journey. We want to make some big changes in adult social care. We want to put social work in the heart of communities. So the integration of services in Newham is actually helping social workers to do a better job. We're removing the barriers on a daily basis to make sure that job is even easier.
You don't practice on your own. We have managers we can turn to at any time that are always available.
We want our social workers to have the tools they need to do the job.
As an OT team, there is a willingness for staff to help each other through case discussion. We have monthly peer learning. I feel supported in my job because there are monthly supervision as well as informal supervision.
Supervision in Newham is very important, where they can not just talk about their cases, but also talk about the personal side, their development and their learning.
Newham helps to train people. Presently, I'm training to be a practice educator. That is career progression.
I've been working at the number of Newham now for 20 years, and my first job was packing boxes. So I've worked my way up through the organisation, and I'm now the Corporate Director of Adults and Health, and I think it's a really good advert to the fact that if you want to work hard and you are committed to the residents of Newham, that the opportunities are there.
As an occupational therapist, I've been supported to attend OT conferences, to attend specialized training to improve my practice.
I've initially started as an intern, then I worked as a support worker in the mental health team. Now I am done with my ASYE, so I'm a social worker now.
I think that if you come to Newham, chances will become available, opportunities will be there, and we need to make sure that you're ready to take those opportunities on.
In my team, we operate flexible working.
With the pandemic, we're still working remotely.
You can either work at home, for example, or with us, because we're so much in the community visiting residents. There's many places that we can touch down to do our paperwork.
Managers have always been really understanding. So, for example, when I had a child, my managers were really, really cool at just creating a bit more flexibility and space for me so that I could spend a lot of time with my child, which was lovely. And I've benefited from that, so I'm grateful for that. You don't get that everywhere.
You're encouraged to look after your own well-being, because if you don't look after yourself, how can you possibly provide care and support to anyone else?
I always see adult social care as being a family type environment. There's very few places that I've worked where you get that sense of family and belonging.
We have a laugh and a joke and we talk to each other, and that's very important.
And my team's perfect, and I know everybody says that about their own teams, but we have a small team but a very tight team.
We have away days and things like that, and we actually share our experiences with our colleagues.
So we have different cultures, different religions, different age groups, and I think that really helps us connect with the residents of Newham as well.
If you're thinking about coming to Newham, please don't hesitate. It's a wonderful borough to work for.
I think it's really dynamic. There's a real energy to this place, and there's real care. You feel that from the moment you walk into this building, for example.
But I also really enjoy working with the residents because they're always so welcoming. They always greet me at the door with a smile on their face. So yeah, it's a very fulfilling job.
If you want to develop your skills, have opportunity, come to Newham, and Newham will welcome you with open arms.